is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
You're listening to Goof on Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
Goof on Radio.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
Let the cream rise to the top, oh yeah. Goof on Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
Goof on Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You're listening to Goof on Radio with Rich Giordano.
Welcome. And all right, to Goof on Radio stream. Am I backwards or what? Good. There we go. Let me get this over here. Lift that up there. Put these on here because I have COVID eyes. All right. There we go. Am I all colored? I'm all off. Hey, welcome to Goof on Radio stream. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. It is May 20th, 2020. This is Barbara Walters with 2020. Remember? Everybody remembers old Baba Wawa. So how is everybody? Welcome to Goof on Radio stream. I am Rich Giordano. It is roll call. Game Vet 02. I saw you first. Area 503. How do you say? What do you be, Manny? Spook Cadillac. Spook Cadillac. Pat Walker, Texas Ranger. The Super Chat Pat. Super D Do. Tranquility Base 69 and 1. Rodrigo Vieira, not Meredith, his husband or son. Rick's Realm, Wild Rick, Ricky Doodah Day, Lisa Marie Presley, not actually Shannon Sullivan, 2 S's are better than none. And we've got Green Man Alishi, and the 2-prong crown. Lufon, no fool, how do you do? Chuck Bam, thank you, ma'am. See you later. Nice to know you. And who else we got in here? Nathan Allen, Nathan Nitsky, Nathan's Hot Dog, Super Nathan. And that should round out about pretty much, well, there's other people. I'm going way far now. All right, everybody, welcome to the show. Let's get the shindig on the road. Usually I don't do the roll call for another 4 minutes, but I'm trying to do them as quickly as possible. Get it out of the way, say hi. Whoever's here first gets a shout out. And Missy. Thank you, Missy, for hanging out tonight. Didn't forget you. And I didn't forget last night. See, I'm getting good with this memorizing my people. I'm trying to remember everybody. It's not easy being me. I'm getting old. I'm not that, I don't think I'm cranky. You know, I'm not that guy like, get off my lawn. I'd be like, get off my car. You know, I want my money. Want my effing money. I learned, I don't know if you are in the same position as I am with unemployment now, going on 8 weeks. So I'm on my 7th week, 8 week, not received any money. I was told yesterday, because I went to a place that helps you with unemployment. And yes, it's Department of Economic Security station. I don't know what it was, but they show you how to apply for everything at this little substation near my house. So I went there thinking it was the unemployment place. Oh my God, they're open. Nope, they weren't open. They were, but that's not where I need to be. Now, I read in the paper today that it's also taking 8 to 12 weeks to get your money. It'll come in full lump sum. That's the rumor. And if you've been trying to call in to unemployment like I have every day for the last month, you will get a lot of bullcrap running around in circles. Like press 3, press 3 for this. And then it says, you know what? You're at the right place, but we have such a high call volume. We can't accept your call. Call back later. I read in the paper today that they just hired another 100 people. 250 people, they're getting, this is what it said, 80 to 100,000 calls a day. Bullshit! A day. I read it correctly. I read it out loud. I know what I saw. If you got the Arizona, that'll take, that little blackout session that you saw me disappear right there. I don't know if you did, but I did. That will now delay this show tomorrow from being an archive. That's what happens. Anytime there's a blackout, I'll tell you about it just to make sure you're still with me. But if we were using OBS streaming, we would have been booted off the network already. Thank God for StreamYard. Thank God for StreamYard. Holy shit. Oh, man. Yeah, these places like StreamYard are starting to pop up. There's another one called Be Live. I forgot to talk about it last week. It's interesting, but I'm going to stay with StreamYard because it seems to be working. Rich, they had not even accepted or rejected my unemployment claim yet, Area 503, Manny says. Can you believe this? Well, I tell you what, Manny, you're not in Arizona. You're in Area 503, right? Well, I tell you what, we're not the only ones. This is happening. Now, you can keep calling in and maybe you'll get lucky and get through. But I talked to somebody today whose son waited an hour before they picked up the phone. So you're going to have a long wait. I don't buy that for shit. I'm telling you why. Because it's been months. Right? I've been dialing for a month straight every day. And I just found out that they said on the website that they are now working Saturday and Sundays. That would have been nice if it was on the website that I go to, the Arizona Department of Economic Security. It's not. It wasn't. I don't know if it is now. I file my claim on Sundays, so I didn't see it. But I'm going to call in there now every day, including Sundays, till I get through and get help. I had to give them an extra piece of paperwork to explain why I had 2 full-time jobs at the same time. I was hired on by a temp agency, and the company liked me so much they hired me on within 2 weeks full-time. And it looked like I was working for the temp agency and this place simultaneously. So I had to give them a reason why there was a duplicate. And they said that could have delayed me a few days. That was 8 weeks ago. But I don't think it should be delayed. I don't think that's the cause for this. I got my debit card from Bank of America because they give you a credit card. That's where all the money's supposed to be downloaded to. Some people are getting checks that didn't even fill out unemployment. Can you believe this? $2,100 checks are floating around to people who are retired, not retired, but it's a $2,100 check. And now I know 4 people who've got this check and they didn't file or were denied unemployment because they were retired. It's so messed up. And believe me, I'm sorry I'm talking about stuff like this, but I just want you guys to know if you're going through it in Arizona or any state, but in Arizona especially, I'm telling you, if you know something I don't know, let me know. But I've asked, I actually went to the place and they gave me 4 phone numbers. 2 were fax numbers, 2 were an 800 and an 87. It's all the same numbers I have. What is B. Baker saying? One woman in Washington actually went to the locked unemployment office and put a big poster with her information. She actually got a call back from the department supervisor that day. Not a bad idea. I like that style too. Man, I love people when they do that. God, I love it. BB, 2 B's are better than 1. B. Baker's here. Lee, Happy Lee, good to see you, Lee. Michael Rotunda, very nice to see you. I'm not going to black out. I'm on fire, baby. You know, I still have people asking me about the Ouija board, the situation. And that day, since that day, I had one day, Saturday, this weekend, where I accidentally overslept and missed a meal, so I didn't feel too good. In case you haven't heard, I'm diabetic. So it happens. And the medication I take sucks because when I take it, I feel even worse. I feel like I'm going through some sort of withdrawal. I get sick. And so I stopped taking the medication, and I've been doing great. And I asked on my knees, stop it, on my knees in the bathroom after throwing up for 2 days straight. I said, I promise. No, I didn't swear because I purposely didn't swear. What am I going to swear to? I said, I promise I will never use the Ouija board again. If you make me feel, just leave me alone so I could feel better. Just make me better. I promise I won't disrespect the Ouija board. Pretty much verbatim like that. And I really meant it. It was heartfelt. And, like I said, and I told the story, 15, 20 seconds later, I felt my cold body all of a sudden start getting warm. So I'm thinking to myself, forget about it. This isn't really happening, right? And then after a few minutes, I get up off the floor. I go sit on the couch. After 30 minutes, I get my appetite back that I haven't had for 4 days. And after an hour, I was eating spaghetti. And I've been feeling really good ever since, like exceptionally good. I think it's because I'm sleeping now. I'm not staying up all night chatting till 4 a.m. when I usually wake up. So I've been getting 6 hours of sleep, and I've been eating 3 meals a day plus some shit in the middle. And tonight I have Gatorade. Yes, there's sugar in this Gatorade. I accidentally picked sugar just out of habit. I've been doing trying to do the sugar-free. They're not that bad. They're actually pretty good. By the way, in case some of you haven't seen this yet, let me play this as a remember. As a remember, just watch. You know what it is. You saw it the other day. Eventually, it'll show you. Any day now. There we go.
You may have heard about a virus called COVID-19. It's a virus that is extremely contagious. You may have it now with no symptoms and may pass it off to someone who may never even know they caught it. That's why we made HydroxyClean. It's amazing. Watch how HydroxyClean unleashes the power of hydroxychloroquine, making engineered viruses disappear like magic without vaccines or microchips. For boomers, HydroxyClean is a must. It goes deep down into the circulatory system, gets rid of the Rona and the cough. Have you ever spread an asymptomatic disease to someone who didn't know they got it? Well, HydroxyClean is tough on man-made viruses without the damaging effects of sterilizing hundreds of thousands of Indian children. Some talking heads say, no HydroxyClean, Orange Man bad, but HydroxyClean safely removes the virus, even on boomers. It's the Rona remover for the people you love. Add a scoop of HydroxyClean to every dose of zinc and azithromycin. It'll boost the Rona removing power. Don't just clean it, HydroxyClean it.
Beautiful.
Works great for COVID too.
It does. I keep turning it off at the wrong spot. Watch this.
Works great for COVID too.
Oh, come on.
COVID too.
This is so funny how I'm messing up. What are COVID toes? Remember? My little pinky toe, man. I swear, I just about tore off the nail putting a sock on. When you lose the feeling in your extremities from diabetic neuropathy, it's really weird. Like when I type, I don't really feel it, but out of habit, I know where my fingers go, but it's bizarre. And with your toes, like I pulled off my nail, didn't even feel it. It's like I'm walking on, you know, when your foot falls asleep or your hand falls asleep, how that hurts, that tingly pin feeling. That's what I feel all day and night. It never goes away. It's just different levels of the pain. Then it goes up your shins. Forget about it. Anyway, that's a little too much information. So you want to know what's going on with Tyler? What is he going to do? Last night, we talked about Tyler in depth, pretty much, right? Did we do it in depth last night? Was that last night? I tell you, every day's running together. Doing a show, just running together. Everything's running together. Gutter had a show on before, Gutter Gawker with Manny. That was fun to watch. That was good, you guys. And then I thought it was Dave Scott's brother, Bigfoot's brother, who was on talking about it. Who was he? Where was he? What was it? Parking something paranormal. It was really good, actually. I'm just teasing. I was driving down the road trying to watch. I was listening, no problem, but I saw a lot of hair and this big guy, and I'm like, holy shnikey, who's this? And it kind of reminded me of Dave and his hair. All right, so we're not going to talk about Tyler tonight because there's no update for me to give to you. There are some things I may talk about. All right, I may talk about it later. I don't know. I've got so much to go over. Now, I did have videos that I never got to play for you from the stupid Brazil UFO crash, quote unquote. So I'm going to play them now. You know, everything was just so good, just like minutes ago. Just minutes ago. I can't get a video to play. Here we go. Hey, thanks, Pat. $10 super chat.
Por aqui de Nossa Senhora das Graças. Tem no horizonte lá uma luz que fica parada, já está parada há mais de 10 minutos ali. E no céu, um montão de luzes. Luzes piscam, diminui, aumenta.
This doesn't sound like that.
E ela fica se deslocando. Ela como se ela viesse.
Moving the chat room.
Como ela viesse de lá do outro lado.
Meu Deus, Alex, tem um aqui embaixo.
Tem um vermelho agora. Não é balão, caramba, o balão não anda naquela velocidade, não.
Rio de Janeiro.
Não, vermelho, tá conseguindo ver vermelho?
Looks like a UFO.
Aquilo ali não é balão, não.
Caralho,
meu, alguém filma essa porra, velho.
Did he just do, get the fuck out of here? Remember Eddie Murphy and Beverly Hills Cop? How much does this table go for? $400,000. Get the fuck out of here. No, I'm serious.
Aquilo ali não é balão, não.
Listen.
Caralho, meu, alguém
Get
filma
the
essa
fuck out of here.
porra, velho.
Seriously, we sold one this morning. Get the fuck out of here. No, I'm serious.
A coloração é vermelha.
What a great movie.
Não é balão, não.
Ah, meu
Look,
Deus.
it's turning rojo. É rojo, Rish. Hey, Jaime. Yeah, they're talking in Spanish, Rish. Okay, I got it.
Céu.
Want me to translate? No.
Tô arrepiado.
Corre agora.
Bastard. You too.
Caraca. Não é balão, porque balão não, balão sobe direto.
Cara, isso não para de andar.
Kutana Mosana Mokiro.
Parou.
Roja. Anyway, pretty cool. I have another one. I don't know where it is. I'll find it. Don't worry about it. Where'd it go? You know where it is. It was supposed to be here. I don't know why? What is this? Is that an ad or something? No, that's not it. 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 I think this is it. I'm going to look. I'm going to take a little look over here. So how you guys doing? You guys getting ready for the weekend? You know it's going to be 106 and 107 next week in Arizona. I'm not looking forward to that. That is a little bit like summer. We hover around 108 in summertime. 110, 115, 120, 122, not impossible. This year, I have a feeling, and I know I'm screwing up tonight's show already. I screwed up the whole thing. I'm so used to doing it one way. I'm a dick. We got to start the show over. We have to start the show over. This has never been done before. I'm doing the wrong show. You realize that? This is supposed to be your show. I ruined it. No. It's supposed to be a show for the people. You're supposed to pick the topics. Look, I'll prove it. Tonight, you make the show. What am I doing? Am I wrong? That's today, right? Gush, like, sub, share, whatever. Tonight, you make the show. You know how I remembered? I do the show the same way every night, pretty much, right? I just pick the topics and then I just talk my ass off and play videos. Yeah. And I started, I just right out of the cannon and I forgot where I was. So I got to start the show over. I'm not going to go all the way back to the beginning, but it has to be reset. You don't go anywhere. You don't have to go anywhere. Just chill out. Yeah, that's right. We're doing this. I have to. It's unprecedented. Never happened before in the history of any of my shows. Never restarted. I have to do it. It's got to be done.
To Goof on Radio with Rich Jordan.
That's me. All right, we're starting. No, not that way. Idiot.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
This world.
Time warp.
Goof on Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You're listening to Goof on Radio with Rich Jordan.
All right. Welcome to Goof on Radio stream again. Take 2, 20 minutes later at 7:20. May 20th, 2020 at 7:20 p.m., 10:20 p.m. Eastern, 7:20 p.m. Pacific. How the hell are you guys? Huh? Welcome back to the show. Last night we had a fantastic show. I thought it went smoothly. I thought it was fantastic. We'll talk a little bit about that. But tonight it's your show. Let's do roll call. See who's here. It's your show. Shannon Sullivan O'Sullivan, Lisa Marie. Oh, I'm going to go as fast as I can. Lufon, no fool. Lori Oliphant, yes, she can. No, she can't. Rick's Realm, ×2. Pat Walker, Texas Ranger. 2 Pats are better than 1. Wrong one. That's 2 Bs are better than 1. Yes, it is. Not Nathan Nitsky, but they're both here. B. Baker and Nathan. Pat Walker for $20 says, checks the news about detecting a parallel universe going backwards. Say what? Crack up, please. Hey, look, it matches. Great super chat. It's matching me. Shh, calm down. What are you yelling for, you idiot? Chuck Bam, Spook Cat, PBR Street Gangbang, Stu Garson. What do you say, Stu? Rodrigo Vieira. Fantastic. Let's go faster. Okay, Lisa Marie, Happily Badge, Michael Rotondo, everybody, PBR Street Gang, Rinkin Havoc 215, Chuck Bam, Wham Bam, thank you, ma'am. Shannon Sullivan said it before, I'll say it again, 2 S's are better than none. And Game Vet 02, Rinkin Havoc 215, welcome to the show, John Sports Cards, how you doing? Fritzy 3739 Hut. No Fool, Lufon, I think I said that already. Let's continue, Arizona Lerps. And here we go. It's your show tonight. Why not? Let's make this all about you. Screw me and my thoughts. Well, you're going to hear them anyway. How would you like, what's that? I did. Thank you, Pat. $20 super chat. You know, the message would have come across just the same. Wait. I don't know what I was going to say. What was I going to say? I don't know. If you just type it in the chat room. Yeah, I know. I probably wouldn't have seen it, but I've seen it. I appreciate the $20 super chat. Yep, super chat is activated, and you know all the other places. Goofon.org if you want to donate and don't want to join anything. Goofon.net if you just want to join the network, and that's it. Twitter, Facebook. So what do you guys want to talk about? I think I saw something. All right, NASA say, here we go. I'm going to work backwards. Rodrigo Vieira says, NASA scientists have reportedly discovered evidence of a parallel universe where the rules of the standard model of physics do not apply while carrying out an experiment in Antarctica. Interesting. What did I read earlier? That one goes in reverse? The parallel universe? Is that what I saw? Hold on, I think I found it. All right, I'll check that myself, actually. So let me look it up. I'm going to look that up. I think you posted it on Facebook, and I probably have it somewhere. Shit, I had so much stuff I was going to talk about. We're going to do a 9-hour show this week. There's so much stuff that I never got to. But this is exciting. We're going to make it about you. It's all you. Unless you want me to do the show, I'll just do it the old way. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. Just keep talking. That's all I ever do. All right, here it is. Yeah, the parallel universes. I remember you sending that to me. Somebody did. Yeah. All right, I'm going to pull it up here. While you're doing that, I'm going to play this. Here we go. Cold drinks, great food, and the best music in Vancouver. The Moose Vancouver is the place to be. Open until 2 a.m. nightly. Everything on the menu starts at just $6.95. Who serves food that cheap anymore? At the Moose, you'll never know who you'll run into. Rock stars, actors, athletes. It's the place everyone wants to be. So join us at the Moose Vancouver. The Moose Vancouver, the official party bar of Spaced Out Radio. All right, I think I found it. Here we go. Parallel universes. And, you know, it's really weird. I talked about this already. I did. Yeah, last week. Sure, I did. It's exactly what this is. I already talked about this. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what you want me to say. Is it this one? No, this isn't it. NASA uncovers evidence of bizarre parallel universe where physics, like time, operates in reverse. You know, that would make sense. If you're living in a multiple dimension universe, there's an infinite amount, right? Every possibility is going to be taking place. Oh, let me remove that from the front page here. Rodrigo, what? Is that it? There we go. Yeah, let me tell you what they found. It's pretty interesting. They have reportedly uncovered evidence of a bizarre parallel universe where the rules of physics are in reverse. Okay. Researchers conducting an experiment in Antarctica discovered particles from a universe that was born during the same Big Bang, the one that we live in, the one that supposedly that happened, so it's from here. A NASA team was using a giant balloon to carry electronic antennas into the sky above the frozen wastes of Antarctica when they encountered a quote-unquote wind of particles from outer space that were 1,000,000 times more powerful, quote-unquote, than anything they'd ever seen before, the news outlet reported. That's great. That's great. Low-energy particles have the ability to pass through Earth without any interaction, but higher energy particles are stopped by the solid matter of Earth, the report stated. High energy particles are only detected if they are coming down, quote unquote, from Earth. But NASA's Antarctic Impulsive Transient Antenna, that's the AITA, detected the particles traveling up, quote unquote. The finding suggests that the particles were traveling backwards in time from a parallel universe. What? The experiment lead investigator Peter Gorham said in an interview with the University of Hawaii's News. Otherwise, the particles would have had to have changed form before passing through Earth and back again, something that Gorham described as an impossible event. Gorham explained, so that's just telling us it is its own particle. It didn't come from another one or transform. Gorham explained that the Big Bang, which happened nearly 14 billion years ago, likely resulted in the formation of two universes, the one that the people of Earth live in and another where everything operates in reverse. God. That's, really silly. That's really silly. I'm not buying it. Nope. Look, I'm not buying it. Anything's possible. Really? It's going in reverse. Well, you know what that means, Rich? What? Time travel's possible. Nah. No, it ain't. I don't think it is. I don't see how you could have time travel. If you want to time travel on Earth, let's say you want to go back, 1 billion years. It's a nice round number, eh? That was for you Canadians. Go back 1 billion years. You would have to know the mathematics of everything moving. Even though we're in perpetual motion, shit's moving. Earth's spinning, wind, gravity, other planets interacting. You have to look out, because if you're going to go back 1 billion years, you got to land on Earth 1 billion years in the past. So you have to calculate where the Earth is going to be, the gravitational pull of Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, Mercury, Saturn, everybody. You got to figure out all that stuff, because if you get pulled just 1/1,000,000% off, you're done. You're going to overshoot Earth or undershoot, or you're going to land somewhere you're not supposed to. Or you may never land. You may land in space. See, this is why this bugs me about time travel. You would have to know the circulation of the Earth. You have to make sure, because, is the Earth constantly spinning at one speed? Does it ever get a little tired and slow down, then speed up? Or is there a happy medium that the Earth spins? Like if it's 6,000 miles an hour, does it ever go 59.99? Yeah. Does it ever go 1 mile an hour slower? You need to know where the Earth is moving in this little solar system, which is encased in one of the swirling arms of a spiral galaxy, floating with billions of other galaxies in a universe that is continually growing or expanding, and at a fast rate. You got to worry about all sorts of shit. You're going to go back in time. I always loved this about the movies. You just somehow you teleport. to there, right? You disappear, you're going to have to disappear. I just think that you're sitting here in the chair. Say this is the time machine. It's not a DeLorean, it's this chair, right? I'm sitting here, I hit the button, I want to go back to 1955, 30, how many years is it now? 35 years? Shit, God, I'm old. I better make sure, I think you just keep yourself in the chair. But if you miscalculate, you could be sitting in this chair at 1,000 miles, above the earth. I don't understand how they can calculate every single thing they could think of. I think you would just disappear. I don't think you would slowly disappear and then slowly reappear 1 billion years ago. Like, what if there's a mountain here 1 billion years ago? Oh, I know you're going to check and make sure all the plate tectonics that this was an open area 1 billion years ago, which, by the way, it's a good science, but it's not 100% accurate. You can get stuck in a mountain, in rocks, and all you got is your head. Can you imagine if UFO Jesus ever got stuck like that, stuck in a mountain? As much as that guy uses his hands, he would drive himself crazy. I don't think it can be done. I'm spending way too much time on this. I don't know. I don't buy into time travel. I don't. I have a very hard time with it because of everything I just said. All right, let's move on. Now, I'm coming back to you guys. What do you want to talk about next? I know Superman made the Earth stop and spun it back around. What is, let's see what Rodrigo's saying. Theoretical physicists predicted it. They detected the exotic particles a couple of years ago, and now they measured the particles' behavior. Having said that, I'm skeptic of time travel. Yeah, that's right. You got to get your age regressed. You got to do all sorts of stuff. Rocky 2 tonight. Somebody's, that may happen tonight, Stu. There may be a Rocky movie tonight. We did Rocky 1 and Rocky 3. We need to do 2. It may happen. It may happen. Remind me later. You want to know about the green alien? Funny you should say that. So I got this alien. These two colors, we go together, orange and this green, I think, right? Well, the back, the light bulb burnt out. And I have moved a couple of times since, and I cannot find that light bulb connector to go in there. So I have to, I used to put a candle in there, and then one time I forgot it, and the place didn't burn down, but, it could have. This alien, I don't know where I got it. I don't know. His name is Jojo. That's the name that I was told. You want to know something really funny about this alien? Do you guys know the story that I told where I woke up and my ear was killing me? And I opened up my eyes because I was in pain. And when I opened up my eyes, I looked and saw a blue light that was hitting the headboard. And as I'm looking up, now this all takes place probably 2-3 seconds. I don't know, maybe 4. Not a lot, but this is the whole thought process. So I wake up and my ear's killing me. I look up, I see the light. It was a laser beam, and it was bluish, purplish with some white. It looked like a black light, kind of. Yeah, kind of looked like that. But it retracted and into the alien's left hand. Now, that's what I turned around. I saw this blue light retract in. Now, I'm probably dreaming this. But anyway, when the light got closer to the alien at the foot of my bed, that was shooting a laser beam into my ear. That's the noise I heard, was the laser beam in the ear. And when I turned around, I saw it retract. And I looked back at my dog and my wife to see if they woke up. I wanted them to see it. And I turned back around and it was gone. Earlier that night, if you go down the hallway out the bedroom door, straight down the hallway, there's another bedroom. This is upstairs. And out, if the door's open and the blinds are open, you can see outside. And you can see across the street, there was a greenway, a fairway of grass that was pretty long that divided the subdivision. Earlier that night, 6 hours earlier, we saw what we thought were cop cars driving by because we saw the flashing red and blue lights. So we didn't think of any. We didn't hear. I don't know if we heard it, to be honest. I don't remember hearing anything. Maybe we did, maybe we didn't. All I remember is the lights. The reason I tell you that, because after the alien woke me up, I took Angus out, my dog, and we walked across the street like we usually do to the fairway. And there were 2 crop circle formations or grass circles, which I still have the photographs. You can find them on my Facebook page, the Goof On Network. But you want to know what's really sad about that story, as great as it sounds, and as much as I want to believe it happened to me, because I don't think it was a dream. All right. I did. I woke up because I was in pain and saw the light. But in the left hand of the alien, the light retracted back into its hand. Now watch. Left hand. 3-foot alien. Isn't it amazing how the mind works? What are the odds? The weird thing is when the light got closer to the alien that was standing at the end of the bed, I was able to see the color of it. And you ever see the paint that no matter where the sun is, it kind of changes colors? That's what it did. And it looked like it was wet, but I don't know if it was. Isn't it amazing how the mind works? Was I dreaming? I'm telling you, I woke up. It wasn't a double dream like, oh, the alien, and I woke up again. I woke my wife up after that. Thank God she didn't think I was crazy. Anyway, that's the alien story. And that alien used to go everywhere with me. That's why it has a dent on its head. This thing has been everywhere. There's the dent. But Jojo, it's a good guy to have around. He loves Halloween. Sticks his head out the window every so little kids go by. Ah! Anyway, any other questions? Any other questions? Why didn't John? Here's a question from Tranquility Base 69. Thank you very much. Don't forget, guys, if you want to ask me anything, and I think in a little bit, we're going to talk about ancient aliens in the pyramids. I'll look some things up because I know Lee wanted to talk about the possibilities of ancient alien technology and things of that nature. Here is a next question or topic. Why didn't John Edmonds of the Stardust Ranch take a pic or video of the alien he killed? Wasn't that he was on, what's this, Wet Dream? Wow, I got to tell you, that caught my attention quicker than any other question. How did I see that? Yeah, that alien, by the way, before I forget, is going to be included in future broadcasts and live streams outside of the studio. Hey, Chuck Bam with a $2 super chat. I dream of genies, so genies are real. Exactly. That's a great point. That's a weird situation that puts me in because I don't, because I woke up. And thanks for the $2, Chuck. I woke up and I was up. I never went back to bed. You know what I mean? It wasn't like a double dream, like I was saying. So, but if you remember that story, a couple nights later, I woke up with somebody. When somebody gets really close to you and they whisper and you could feel their breath and the heat from their breath in your ear. Imagine somebody getting that close to you. As you're sleeping, this is what happened to me 3 nights after that alien. This is what happened.
I'll be in your head before you wake up.
I'll be in your head before you wake up. When I do the voice, you want to know the weird thing about the voice? When I was telling the story the first time to my wife, because I woke up screaming. Well, I was already up, but I went, ah! I realized it. That may have been me telling me I'll be in your head before you wake up. You're going to be in my head. That's what I said. Before I wake up, before you wake up. I ain't going to do that. Just did it. Where are you? I'm in your head. Well, how'd you do that? Exactly. God, I hated that. That was the weirdest experience I've ever had. Even though I've seen my dog's dish move 6 inches, that is still by far the strangest week of my life, those 2 nights. What were we talking about? I just love it. I haven't talked about that in a while. It just brings back really good memories. That happened in about 2006, I believe. What was I talking about? I was just going to say so. What do you think would happen if all the pyramids... did I forget something? I forgot something. Oh, why didn't John Edmonds of Stardust Ranch take a pic of the aliens? Well, he's killed 19. Not 18, not 20, 19. Because they disappeared. Dude, when he said you chop the heads off these things, and he says, I know it sounds crazy, but they disappear. They disappear. Convenient. Come on. What else could he say? He had no other place to go. That's how you know he's bullshitting you. That's how you know he never killed an alien. That's why I'm not doing an investigation down there. And that's why I talked about what we talked about privately, because I don't respect the guy. I don't think he's telling the truth. I think the whole thing's bullshit. Invite me over. Let me investigate the motherfucker. I'll bet you nothing happens. I went down there, didn't feel weird at all. Maybe I'll go down there. What the hell? Maybe I will this weekend. I don't know. Just to prove a point. I ain't going in the desert. It's too deserty now. Too many things are blooming. Lots of snakes are coming out. The hot weather is going to bring the snakes out. No. Forget about it. Yeah. Oh, they disappeared. Yeah. You know why? What is he going to do? Chop up an alien? No. What is he going to do? Call the government? God, no. His whole life would be over at that point. What is he going to do? Call a friend? Regis Philbin. This is Regis. I just killed an alien. We'll be right over. Regis Philbin here. You want to use a lifeline there, Mr. Edmonds? Mr. Edwards? It's Edmonds. Whatever, liar. What? Nothing. They disappear. Fuck you. Jag off. Gonna believe that bullshit. So convenient. 19 aliens can't get a piece of skin, not even a fingernail, maybe a little hair, maybe pluck a nose hair. Look, if you're killing an alien, slice something else off in the meaning, before you take the head off. You're so good with that samurai sword. It's unbelievable that aliens would even let you use a sword on them. First of all, what are they, dumb? They transport down and he's sitting there like Looper. He's just waiting for somebody. I stabbed you in the eyeball. Is that what he's Looper? Well, one alien's number 20 is going to come through probably tonight. May 20, 2020. It probably happened at 7:20. It'll happen at 8:20, 9:20, 10:20, 11:20. He's going to be on that 20th alien. Oh, God, what a fucking story. I'm sorry, I'm swearing. When you make a claim so great and you don't have a shred of evidence, when you go down there, I think at night it's special. I think it's really dark. I don't think there were any street lights. And if there aren't any, that's got to be a nice sky. Maybe I will go out there. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll ask somebody to come with me this time. It's unbelievable. It's in the middle of nowhere. You saw me. All right, what's next? What were we talking about? We were going to talk a little bit about, what's that? We were going to talk about Egypt. Well, the possibilities that ancient technologies may have been used by the Egyptians. Who knows? Maybe the Romans. Do you think that the Romans did? I've always wondered about that. The Greeks, right? Are the Greeks, they're not descendants by any means to Egyptians in any way, right? I never heard of that happening. But they used similar technology, and apparently the way they made cement back in the day, the older the cement got, the stronger it got. Isn't that amazing? That's why the Colosseum is still standing, because they used this. We don't even know how they came up with this way back then, but they did. And they made things better than we do today. Imagine that. The economy must have been like, forget about it. Like the Roman days. As stupid as that. I know. I can't help myself sometimes. Sometimes the obvious isn't so obvious. I just think they figured shit out that we didn't. How, though? How did they know so much about the stars, planets, and celestial events and all that shit? That's what's wild. How? They would have to have been around a very long time to know where comets are going to come from. I mean, the things that they knew, it's almost impossible to even fathom them knowing all this stuff. It's funny. On History Channel, if you watch Ancient Aliens, I know there's a lot of you out there who think it's bullshit. I don't. This is where I probably split away from some of you, because I can't go there and do the research. So I kind of remember what the last person said, and I try to go with the knowledge that I just learned, and like, oh yeah, that's what happens, aliens. And then you hear somebody else's explanation. You know what? They did use water to build the pyramid. Yeah, they probably did. And then you hear somebody else saying, yeah, no, they use logs and pulley system. Maybe he's right. You know what? That's it. The easiest thing to say, it's alien technology, because we can't do it today as accurately and as accurately and as well as they did back in the day. Were they smarter? Were they alien beings? If you look at some of the glyphs and all the things that they put inside tombs and whatnot, what a bizarre world it must have been. What's that movie? The one with the Mayans, that was it Mel Gibson made this movie? I think it was 10,000 BC. I can't remember. That movie gave me an idea, gotta let all the engines go by. That movie was, I thought, when they were throwing the bodies off the temple, pulling out the hearts, cutting off the heads because the eclipse was going to happen. And then when it happened, the guy was going to get killed. Then they painted him in blue and then made them run for their lives while they pulled arrows to kill the people running away. But he made them era look so good. I felt like I was there in that movie. That was a trip. When you're watching people getting their hearts ripped out. But they knew these things. I don't know how. Did we ever find any technology to learn how they knew where things were going to happen out in the stars? How did they know all this stuff? How could the Mayans have a 25,000 year calendar? How would they know? I don't understand it. I really don't. I know what you're going to say. Well, they saw what they saw in the time that they lived. What? How many people did they? Okay, so 10, maybe every 50 years, somebody would make that technology better for the Mayans, and they were able to. We never found any telescopes, did we? Or did we? I think they did. I think one of these pyramids, and I'm not sure if I'm correct on this, I think it was like a pyramid or a Vermana or Verhana. What are those things called? Vermanas? And it looked like it was like a telescope would go, and like an observatory. God, there's so much. See, this isn't my cup, my forte. When I watch Ancient Aliens, I'm probably like you. I'm like, oh man, that makes sense. I understand what they're telling me because they explain everything in layman terms anyway. I don't know. I'm going to do something I've never done yet. I'm going to look at these videos because somebody told me that everything with Ancient Aliens is bullshit. There were no aliens helping them build the pyramids. And this came from somebody who I thought would believe. And he so definitely did not believe the aliens helped build the pyramids. And he believes in things I don't believe in. So I didn't think he would believe that. Or not believe it. How did we do it back then and we can't do that shit now? I want to go to the moon. All right. Where are we? What are we doing? Next question. Is it that time? No, it's time for something else. That is so terrible. No. Don't do it. All right, we'll do this. It's time for Hauser Wowser, everybody. This is where we go to Bill Hauser's podcast and take a minute listen to contact made with one of his devices. So we're going to pull that up. Here we go. Here it is. And we're going to listen to some stuff. All right. I love this part of the show. You can turn that off now. You want to turn it off? Turn it off. God, I hate that. All right. Bill Hauser, a.k.a. Ken Dewey. All right. We're going to pick one of these. He was just on SOR. I was going to play somebody's video today, I thought. Whose was it? 503? No. It was Alien Addict. Yeah, I got to play that later. It's really good about Tyler. Yeah, we're going to talk Tyler here in a minute. We have to. I just remembered. Because that's what we do for each other. Friends help the friends. What are we doing? Go. Let's try this one. 47. Did I already do this? This looks familiar. Yep. All right, let's see what's going on. Let's go here. Looks busy. Oh, the reason we do this because Bill never answers anything. He'll ask it a question. What's your name? And all of a sudden you hear, Betty, 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 Betty. And then you hear it coming around again because it's a radio station. And then he doesn't answer. And you're like, God, didn't that person just say their name was Benny? But no. And then Bill goes, you must have a name, don't you? And then you hear, Benny. And he lets it go right by. He didn't hear it again. Benny, I'm a ghost. So we pick out what we think he should be repeating what he hears. Here we go. Hauser Wowser.
I got a question.
Thank God.
This is about UFO disclosure. Is this going to happen in the United States? More video releasing from the Pentagon?
God almighty. Bill, just ask the question and stop. Hey, I got a question for you about disclosure. And I like Bill. You know, I don't have anything against him. I just wish things were easier here. But I have to point it out because I think it's fun. I like the Spirit Box. I hate the Spirit Box. But I wish Bill would just find out the same things you and I are finding out, right? Yeah? Nah. So he asks it a question and doesn't stop. Oh, and you think disclosure is going to happen, and you think it'll happen in the U.S. anytime soon? Because, I think, disclosure is going to happen in another 5 to 10 years. But I just wanted to ask you, when do you think, all right. Let's see what the answer is after we hear it again. One more time. Good.
Question. This is about UFO disclosure. Is this going to happen in the United States? More video releasing from the Pentagon?
No. They just said no.
Are we going to see more of this? United States government going to do more disclosure of UFO phenomena?
Yeah, I just heard. Yeah. It's probably Billy Idol. Monet. Ooh, yeah. Money.
United States government going to do more disclosure of UFO phenomena?
Yeah.
What do you know? You think it's possible they'll keep doing more? I'm sure there's a lot of public pressure for them to release more.
Of what?
More interest on this.
She said, there's that song again. Did you hear that? I love the Spirit Box.
Pressure for them to release more. More interest on the subject of UFOs. What's your thoughts about it?
The guy just answered him. Say something, Bill Hauser. Say something. You're making this very difficult to enjoy. Is that it? That's it. It's it. Thanks, Bill Hauser. You made us have a good time tonight. Hauser Wowser, everybody. All right. Turn it off. Swear to cray. All right, what's next? What are we doing now? That got me ready. I'm ready now. That really pumped me up. I'm ready to go. That Bill Hauser, I tell you what, got $1 million idea right there. $1 million idea. All right, what's next? Oh, I was gonna it's Alien Addict time. Let's do this for Alien Addict because he's giving me a nice shout out on his program, but he's got a short video. He wanted to chime in about the Tyler stuff. I know what you're gonna say. Some of you are gonna say, who gives a shh? Some of you are going to say, I give a shh. I give a shh because I think the UFO community, I was going to say the aliens, the UFO community needs to combine channels, forces, whatever. You know, ufologists alone, weak. Ufologists together, strong. Weak, oh, strong. Ooh. Capiche? That's why we help each other out. They come on my show, I go on their show. You know, we're trying to spread everybody's knowledge about what's going on. You know what I mean? You hear what I'm saying? Where is it? Son of a beeswax. I wasn't going to play it. I've got 9 hours of show I could do tonight, but I'm not, only because I know you don't want it. Alien Addict, because if you did, I would go longer. I just don't know. I don't know. I think I might go a little longer. All right, it's coming up. I'm sorry. It's just taking a long time. So here's the video. Oh, your sister's got one eyeball tied to her oh, mother. You know, you can't, those just don't come out. Come on. Oh, here we go. Hello, everyone.
Well, I woke up today to 2 strikes on my channel after this individual basically took the most recent 10 videos that I posted and filed false claims on them.
Good evening, folks, and welcome to Alien Addict.
Hey.
I sound a little bit croaky, and
crikey.
It's not because I've got any sort of I don't know, you know,
Corona.
I haven't got I've not got the thing.
Corona.
You know? I ain't got the thing. I'll tell you what it is. It's the kids. I spent all day shouting at them.
He does. He is such a good dad. It's ridiculous. But let's get to this.
Help me remove my strikes in December. Just
can't pass
10 together. And
oh, come on.
This rant. Secure Team 10 has received 2 copyright claims of somebody that I know and somebody that I have been friends with for quite a long time on YouTube. In fact, we used to debunk Secure Team 10 together. And for me, at the time, it was a bit of fun. I enjoyed doing debunks about Third Phase of the Moon, Secure Team 10, mainly the big channels, probably to get views, if I'm honest. But this same person, by the way, who's given Secure Team 10 these strikes, helped me remove my strikes in December just gone, when Scott C. Waring decided to just try and take my channel out. So I know exactly how this feels, which is why I'm making this video. So I'm not going to name the person who is
Van Peters
giving Tyler these strikes, by the way, because anybody on this channel already knows the story. You'll know who I'm talking about. And if you're new to the channel and you don't know the whole thing, then you probably don't want to know anyway. You know, it's a load of old bullshit that's gone on between myself, Secure Team 10, UFO Proof has been involved. The Unmentionable Name, Unirock's been involved. There's so many people being involved. Goof on Radio has been involved. In, you know, maybe doing negative videos about Tyler. But I mean, I've been friends with Tyler now for a year and a bit, maybe coming up to 2 years. I don't know. I'd have to look back through the Twitter bullshit. But I'm making this video now because, well, one, to get views, and two, because I think it's wrong, and three, because it needs to stop. Human beings sending copyright claims or copyright strikes to YouTube, then a bot decides, this is number 3, by the way, then a bot decides that, yes, I'm going to give you 2 strikes. It's not a human being giving them strikes. It's a fucking robot. I've got 2 of them little bastards in my house. It's not my children. I love them to pieces, but you know, the Googles.
What?
Google. Okay, Google. Why are you such a bastard?
Sorry, it was an accident.
All right. Well, obviously you get where he's going. He doesn't think that this should continue. A lot of people feel that way at this point. Exactly. So there's the link if you want to watch the rest. Please like and subscribe to Alien Addict. He's a good friend of mine, and he's a good guy, good family man, good hard worker, you know, just always looking for, you know, for people like we do here. He's always looking for people that are doing something that isn't morally correct and pointing it out. That's all we're doing, you know. But this thing with Tyler, it's got to stop. You don't take somebody's. I have talked very poorly about. Not poorly. I voiced my opinion about my dislike with the Secure Team 10's channel. I did the same thing 10 years ago with Third Phase of Moon. They turned it around. Apparently, seems that way to me. They're gonna hate me. But you know, you let things go, man. All right, you made your point. Don't got to take the guy's livelihood away. I don't like that, because that then directly, you're affecting the guy's livelihood, which in return, a guy who has kid or 2, I don't know, 1 or 2, and he's got a wife and a girlfriend. So, you know, it's not hard when you got a guma, you know, you got to take care of one and the other. Forget about it. All the things you used to do with your wife, you're now doing with your guma. You need that extra income. It's not fair to take that away from Tyler. He earned it. He earned what he got. Everything. The success of the channel. He knew what he had to do. It wasn't his first attempt at a channel. But he knew what he had to do, and he built it, got 2 million subs. Hey, I take my hat off to him. That's unbelievable. I don't know how it happened, but that was in a time just before things got really crazy here on YouTube, and you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, that's Alien Addict. Let's move on. I wasn't going to spend a lot of time on Tyler. Not yet, even though I can. But there's nothing else to say. What am I going to say that you don't already know, you know? All right. So on Twitter, I tell you, these people are just remarkable. Twitter, things keep just circulating on Twitter. That's all I know. Here, post-disclosure world, you know, we should check out, see if he's got any videos. UFO Jesus says, what journalists do you think have covered UAP in a responsible and competent fashion? You want to know what people said? Check it out. Let's see. Dave Scott says there is only a few real journalists covering this field with knowledge and professionalism. Led by George Knapp, Ralph Bluepill, Leslie Keene, and Lieutenant Mighty McMillan. Dave Scott replies again. Or people who self-title, like Ryan Sprague does, calls himself a investigative journalist. He is not. That's what he means here by self-titling. as one with a journalism background, is dangerous. If you lie about your credentials, your research cannot be trusted. Do you believe in that? Can you trust someone who lies about their credentials? Freaking no, you can't, you idiot. You can't say, yeah, you can. You can't. A person who lies about themselves is going to lie about things that aren't about them. Hello? Oh, man. Somebody else says, I would also include researchers that are doing a stellar job. Somewhere Skies, Nick Pope, Nick Redfern, and MJ Bananas. I always see banana, MJ Bananas. MJ Bananas from now on. I can't help it. That's the way it's got to be. Anyway, I always laugh when I see, because UFO Jesus, the only reason he's bringing this point up, he's acting like he thought of it. Dave Scott was the reason for that investigative journalism rant. He's the one who kicked that off. People are still doing it. Now they're trying to make it his own. I just know. I love UFO Jesus. All right. What do we got here? Here's a picture of Tyler's Secure Team 10 strikes. I guess this is what his page looks like. I don't see anything here that shows me anything. What does it say? All Secure Team 10's videos been removed. Tyler Guy says followers saved and sending a tweet. Yeah. I hope that YouTube is aware that this channel is a hoax and conspiracy theories promoter. Oh, do you know who that came from? UFOofinterest.org. Bringing it hard to Tyler. Look at him. No fear. Tyler will see that and will have a tear. He will feel that one. That one hurt. That one hurt. Oh, this is here. All right, we'll get rid of that. Man, it's amazing. I got to pull something up that I found today that I thought was interesting. By the way, I know I played it. All right, I got to get back. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I got to play these videos. I meant to play these. This is the UFO videos. I don't know if you saw these from the supposed the crash, Brazil. Hold on.
All right, guys. So I'm going to try and record this one.
Just stop. Here we go. Let me pull it up for you. Here we go.
More time. This is my fourth attempt. This is Manticore 7. I'm trying to report on a possible UFO crash that happened somewhere around Rio de Janeiro.
Let's get to the video, please.
On the 13th. We had this blue light.
Come on.
Over this place called Mage, or the county of Mage.
M-A-G-E.
And apparently it crashed into a lake. Now, from what I've seen is that there's been a heavy military presence after. There was reports of a lot of loud bangs and shootings. We also see that there's a lot of smoke going on in the woods right here, and people are claiming that this is where the military presence is at, and that in this video you can actually hear a person say in whatever they speak in Brazil,
Spanish,
that they shot the ET, according to someone in the comments of a video that I saw.
So somebody said that they shot the ET. They heard gunshots and stuff. Amazing.
This is pretty interesting. This explosion happened off in the distance.
Yeah.
Now, apparently someone got around all of the security measures and took a video of this thing.
I think this is somebody's coat button.
Looks like a sphere
It's a button
of some kind.
It's a trick from the camera. That thing is only inches away, right? It's Secure Team. The whole thing's faked. It's faked. Well, this is interesting. I never saw this lit up before. Is this lit up?
I mean, I couldn't tell you.
How come I didn't see this on the other video? None of these colors were here. This was just bland. It just showed it. Now there's light. What is going on?
could just be
I'm gonna get that
a
other
motorcycle
video.
helmet for all I know. I mean, this stuff could all be fake, but at the same time, it looks to me like there's something going on. There's literally no videos besides this one video that I found.
Helicopter.
Made by a guy named Alien Agenda. You guys should maybe go to subscribe to him. I went on ahead and did this all as soon as I saw it. He's got some interesting videos. But
what are we doing, dude?
Numerous
Boy,
videos
he
of-
sounds so interested, doesn't he? Numerous things. I mean, dude, have some energy, why don't you? Frickin' A. I can't. All right. Twitter was flooded with videos claiming to show the bizarre phenomenon in Mage outside of Rio de Janeiro. In one of the clips, a gyrating blue sphere is now seen floating above the city, or is seen floating above the city. The video was tweeted at Elon Musk. There are reports that something fell over there in a lake, but it doesn't seem to be a satellite. All right. And wasn't there another one that I had? Forget it. You don't want to see it? I have it. All right, let me pull it up. Here it is. Sorry about that. I can't believe I just did that. I'm trying to rush. And let me get this here. Pull that back up. All right. Okay. So let me pull this up here, the second video. Here it is. This is actually pretty... This is it? It's the same thing? No, it's not. No, this is different. Hold on, let me make sure.
Céu, montão de luzes.
Yeah, this is different. Hold on. Stop! Here we go. Mage, mage, mage. Brazil rage. Yeah, come on, everybody. Mage, mage, mage. It's a UFO craze. Mage, 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 mage. Mage, 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 mage. UFO crash footage coming up for you right now. Footage coming up right now. Hit play. Okay, here we go. Today.
Piscam, diminui, aumenta.
Hey, Jaime,
E ela fica se deslocando.
Giordano.
Ela como se ela viesse.
Ai, eu não consigo falar.
Como ela viesse. Como ela viesse.
He said Giordano.
E ela fica se deslocando.
What?
Ela como se ela viesse.
Ai, eu não consigo falar.
Como ela viesse. Como ela viesse. De lá do outro lado.
Meu Deus, Alex, tem um aqui embaixo.
Tem um vermelho agora.
Ah, é balão agora. É balão.
Não é balão, caramba. O balão não anda naquela velocidade, não.
Caralho, tá subindo, viado.
Não, vermelho. Tá conseguindo ver vermelho?
Caralho, não, tô arrepiadaço, velho.
Aquilo ali não é balão, não.
Aqui embaixo, Alex.
Caralho, velho. Alguém filma essa porra, velho.
A coloração é vermelha.
Não é balão.
Ah, meu Deus do céu.
Oh, okay.
Mas é viado.
Gente, olha as estrelas.
Ela vem fora. Será que é negócio que vai cair na terra?
Será que é isso aqui?
Será que é meteoro?
Desse jeito, né?
Ué,
Eu também tô
só que tá cheio. Às vezes ele tá vindo voado. Tá precisando de uma...
Olha lá! Gente!
Não, cara, isso é meteoro.
Gente, vê essas coisas.
They may have made this for me.
Aí, Rony, de novo, Rony.
Oh, come on. That's bull
Agora acho que eu
crap.
peguei,
You know
mano.
it. Law was not Starlink. Yeah, that didn't even look like Starlink. Video from the crash site of UFO number 1. Where? Giant orb that is shattered, exploding in networks. Where? Here? Here? Seriously, this is it? I've got a lot of bullshit coming off this one here, Rich. I know. It's always bullshit. This one look like the hair ain't nothing happening there, Rich. I know. What's this? Sendo una bloccario. Una bloqueiro. Freaking unbelievable. Yeah, you know what? That at the end looked fake AF. It did, it looked fake. It looked, to me, I don't know. It just looked fake because it doesn't look real. It doesn't have real quality. Yes, something's there, but it looks like it's an optical illusion. Like I said, maybe some sort of button or UFO toy, close up, real small, making it look like it's, I don't know. All I know is I just learned, like the dude said, Rodrigo Vieira says, that the UFOs were real. The crash wasn't. More to come on that. That's why there isn't. I didn't see anything that looked like a UFO crash in that video. I didn't know what I was looking at. Just, yeah, UFO City, exactly. Mod on me. It's always a something with the UFOs. Can't anybody just do things the right way? You know what I mean? Do we have to lie, cheat, steal, make shit up, half truths, half lies? I still think Bob Lazar worked over there. Maybe he did work in S4, but I don't think he worked there. You know what I mean? He worked there. He didn't work there. I don't know. I think he shadowed somebody, right? A 23-year-old guy. The guy's still wet around the ears. Still green in the thumb. Speaking of thumb, Huff Paranormal. What's that? Huff Paranormal. Oh, right. Huff Paranormal. We're done. We're now done with the Brazil thing, right? Pretty much. We're done. We're done with it. Nothing's happening unless something new happens. Anything else going on? Okay, I'm back to you guys. I forgot. What do you want to talk about next? Man, I spent so much time on there. I'm sorry. I do want to play a video, though, for sure. What do you want to know? Huh? Hold on. While you're thinking of asking me something, I'm going to play this next dot. This Yorkshire UFO video, which I didn't get around to because, like, I talk too much and I get off script, which there isn't, but you know what I mean? I just like I'm doing now. Whoa. I'm telling you, I am hearing I just heard my dog sneeze. And I went to turn around and realized as I'm turning around that he's dead. And I heard a sneeze. That's not the first time. I hear when dogs shake their head, I hear the ear flaps hitting, the side of his body. You know how they do? I hear that quite a bit. He's around, man. It's crazy. Almost a year ago. Father's Day. All right. Here's an interesting video from Yorkshire. You want to look at this? Over Yorkshire. It was on May the 14th, 2020. Rish. Yeah. Play the video, lad. God, that's a bad accent. Yeah. English, make it big. That's what we do all over the walls.
Cheers, eh?
Cheers. God, I love it.
Oh, it's not even funny. This is
Oh, it didn't.
There's not even any more of them. Oh my god, it's just. Is that all my...
We played this already. All right, forget this because we played this already. All right. We did play that, yes? We did, right? We played this, yes? All right. Bigfoots, yes. B. Baker died in Mount St. Helens volcano 40 years ago. I think, when was that? Today? Or the 18th? We actually, well, I played when I had the paranormal code before Goof on Radio, I played the audio of that story from Steve White. It was the Mount St. Helen Bigfoot, where they were seeing Bigfoot covered in mud, and they looked just like they were beaten up, and they were helping us and we were helping them. One was bandaged up. I think that's the one, right, B. Baker? Yeah? The 18th, yeah. Every year that goes by, because we were alive, it's just like, God, I was alive for that. I was alive for Nixon. I was one, but I was alive. Nixon, Ford, Carter, Reagan, Bush, Clinton, Bush, Obama, Trump. What are we doing? You guys, I'm lost. All right, I'm going to play this because nobody said they saw it. I thought I played this before.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Shut up, shut up, shut up. Shut up.
Oh my God. It's aliens. I believe in aliens. I believe in aliens more than God.
Did you hear what that little girl just said? So freaking adorable. I believe in aliens more than I do God. But her accent and as that little voice, that was just brilliant. You can't write this stuff. I think this might be real, but then again, there's something wrong with it. I'm going to start it over. I'll play it.
Look how fast it accelerates.
Oh, it's not even funny. This is scary. There's not even any more of them.
Oh my God, it's just...
Is that? Oh my God. Oh my God.
Shut up, shut up, shut up. Shut up.
Oh my God. It's aliens. I believe in aliens. I believe in aliens more than God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I can't believe it.
No, it came out of nowhere.
I can't believe it.
It came out of nowhere.
Shut up, shut up.
Oh my God, I got something. Oh no, it's gonna disappear.
You just shut up.
Try to like look really close to see what shape it is. Now turn the music off. It's real fast.
Is it not the Elon Musk thing? Natalie, satellites don't skip
that
about
fast.
like that.
I don't like it.
I'm in awe. I swear to God, I've never seen anything like
joking.
it. I've never seen anything
No,
like
everyone,
that.
shut up. Why?
No way, that is going fast.
That ain't no drone. Stop, don't go over there, don't leave. Don't leave. No.
Where
He's
is
leaving.
that?
Going to Jupiter. He's leaving. Shut up. Everyone. A UFO. I'm not joking. It literally came out of nowhere. Where's it going? No, come over here.
Pretty interesting, right? Well, it is interesting. you would think that the family here, for them to have their children, if this was faked, act out that, they're seeing a UFO when nothing is there, that didn't happen. This is 4 people seeing something in the sky. I don't think it's faked. So then that brings us to, well, you heard the kid say it. It's not a drone. We see it disappear and reappear. And if it is a drone, I would have to say it's approximately 500 to 700 feet up. Let's say it's just your average, probably 4 propeller drone. But even though that sounds high, you would hear it. They're pretty loud, believe it or not. You would hear it, especially in the environment these people are in. It's not that noisy. They would definitely hear it. We don't hear it. It ain't a drone. It actually disappears off the camera. Look, guys, one day we're going to see a real UFO. That day may be today, and we're going to dismiss it because we're thinking it's too good to be true. That's got to be done with glass. It's a reflection from lights on the inside. You got to take this video and really think about, am I looking at a real UFO for once? I think so. I think this is real. Unless somebody knows anything. Now, if you want to talk about balloons, if it kept staying in the bright position and never disappeared, and the way it moved, it would look similar to balloon, but balloons don't continually reflect light like that. Usually balloons are moving a little bit. They're not perfect in their shape. There's usually a little twinkle or some sort of gleam that comes off of the balloon. Didn't see that with this. But there were some issues I was having with the way it disappeared. And when it reappeared and it looked like it was pulsing, why would the entire screen go like in a funk? Like it got brighter as well. Have you ever taken video of a thunderstorm, and when the lightning flash happens, the screen looks weird. You see these lines in it, like the video is trying to compute the bright light, and it's having a hard time reading it. So you get this effect in the video. You can see it when you replay your videos. You have these strange lines and these strange things that happen when you have headlights coming at you in your video. It makes this weird glitch. A little dot on that is so small that is probably taking up 0.001% of the entire screen flashes, and the rest of the screen flashes as if it was lightning outside. See, that's a weird effect. Now you're going to tell me, well, Rich, if it's a real UFO, maybe the energy coming off the UFO is affecting the phone. Great point. I can't even argue with that because that has happened many times to people who have claimed to have been around or near a UFO. This may be a real UFO. That's what's interesting. Check it out. I'll show you what I was talking about.
Seriously? Look how fast it
Oh
accelerates.
my God, it's not even funny. This is scary. There's not even...
So I thought this kid acted, I don't know. They start reacting too early for a reaction. Like the UFO moved and they've already reacted as if they've seen it happen too soon. You know what I mean? Let's see. You'll see. I'll point it out.
Seriously? Look how fast it accelerates.
Oh my God,
right there.
It's not even funny. This is...
why is she making, I guess she's just expressing herself that, oh my God, like she's just talking out loud. Maybe I'm confusing that with her reacting to its movement. Let's see. I don't know. I can't see everything.
Seriously? Look how fast it
Oh my
accelerates.
God, it's not even funny. This is scary.
Yeah, maybe.
There's not even any more of them.
Oh my God, it's just...
Now, that lady reacted at the perfect time. It disappeared. She reacted about a second later. You couldn't get people to act this good. This is happening.
Any more of them.
Oh my God, it's just...
And the way the camera follows the object seems legit. He's not in a predetermined path. He doesn't know where this thing is going. Everything is falling into place. That is giving me the impression this is a legitimate UFO video.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
It was moving quite fast. The kid was getting excited at the exact time it was going fast or faster. And then he stopped when it stopped. It's pretty good so far. They're excited, as I would be.
Oh my God. It's aliens. I believe in aliens. I believe in aliens more than God.
I believe in aliens more than God. I believe in aliens more than I do God. Can't tell the difference.
Aliens. I believe in aliens. I believe in aliens more than God.
I believe in aliens more than God.
Oh my God.
I can't believe it.
No.
Wow.
I can't believe it.
It came out of nowhere.
It's so true.
Oh my God, I got so excited.
Wow.
It's gonna disappear.
You just shut up.
I believe in aliens more than I do God. This is unbelievable. We're seeing history, I think, guys. We're seeing a pretty good UFO video. I don't know. So far, so you know what I mean. It's great. I actually enjoy a video for once. I have no idea. So, if this was a drone and it disappeared, well, let me rephrase. If this was a drone and the light turned off, I'm pretty sure we would be seeing the drone. We don't. But the way it goes inward and falls in on itself looks computer generated. 1,000,000%. And I'm going to tell you why. Either it's real and I'm just not used to seeing things disappearing. I have no reference for it. Or it's CGI. Everything else that's going on in this video, I honestly feel this is a legitimate sighting unless it's the best hoax I've ever seen. I honestly believe we're seeing history here, and I'm going to get you guys the link so you can take a look at it by yourself. I'll play the rest out because it's so cool.
I'm in awe. I swear to God.
Get those kids as guests. Are you kidding me?
I've never seen it
Don't
like
everyone
that.
shut up. Why?
My channel would explode with people wondering what the hell's going on. No, thank you.
Don't go over there. Don't
No
leave.
kids allowed.
Don't leave.
This is a no kid zone.
He's leaving. He's leaving.
Are you going to Jupiter? She says, the little tot. What do they call British kids? Tits? Right? Boobies. They call them boobies. Yes, they do. I'm right. 110. Yeah. Are you going to Jupiter? Are you? Are you going to go by Saturn's rings, maybe? Can you bring me back a shiny stone, could you? You know where to find me. I'm right here, Candyman. I'm right here for you. I may be 8 years old now, but when you get back, I'll be 24. Come back for me. See what I've learned. What have you learned? What can you teach me? Where is this conversation going? What the hell? It's an 8-year journey out to Saturn.
A UFO, I'm not joking, it literally came out of nowhere.
I am very excited about that. That was a great video. Applause, applause, applause. And that is, I don't know, this is all over Twitter, but it was on the channel, The Unexplained UFO of Yorkshire. Here it is. I'm going to put it in the chat room for you all right there. There you go, love. All right, all right. All right. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Goof on Radio Stream. You guys know it keeps the show going. I don't know. Share it. Do whatever you got to do. I don't know. Make a nice comment. If you agree, give me a thumbs up. I love that. If you believe you've seen the best 5 UFO videos in your life, give me a thumbs up. You'll never get a thumbs up. What is this? What are we looking at? I don't want this. All right. UFO photos unearthed from the Air Force's vaults. You ready? Gush. All over the chat room. Come on. The Air Force conducted an official investigation on UFOs from the 1940s to the 1960s. The Air Force conducted an official investigation on UFOs from 1940s to the 1960s. Now the National Archives has digitized this information so you can see it. Did we already play this? No. This is the maracas. Kenneth Arnold's drawing of a UFO. Remember that? This is what started it all. That's unbelievable. Can you imagine if that's what he saw? Drawing of what aviator Kenneth Arnold described as behaving like a saucer skipped across water. Amazing. Can you imagine being alive at that time? Can you imagine? What yesterday? All right, hold on. Kenneth Arnold did this before Roswell, yes? And then Roswell happened in the same year, I thought. A couple of months later? No? I think I'm right. Nonetheless, he coined the term flying saucer. Can you imagine? The day before, nobody was talking about this. On that day, that news came out. Can you imagine how people must have reacted? Did you hear on the radio that a man named Kenneth Arnold said he saw 6 discs seemingly skipping across the sky like stones across water, like a flying saucer, he did. Did he now? Yeah. Rosemary, get me my boats. We're going to Washington. And then the cover-up. And then Roswell happened. And then everybody and their Uncle Joe started seeing UFOs, right? It was amazing. An amazing time. Maybe it was the invasion back then. Maybe the floodgates opened. But don't you think that would have gone against the agreement that Eisenhower made? Was it Eisenhower that made the handshake deal with the contract and some ink that was going to expire next month? That we had an agreement with these aliens. You can only abduct so many, but we want a lot of technology. I don't think we're getting our end of the bargain. Like I've said many times on this show, I don't see a lot of evidence that alien technology is roaming around the planet. Wi-Fi, Tesla had it anyway. All right, you're not tricking me. I know where Wi-Fi came from. Way before aliens. Kevlar, lasers. They were already making up lasers anyway before Roswell. And then you got all the whistleblowers and Philip Corso, the guy with the wettest the wettest bottom lip of any human that ever existed on this planet. What a lion. I know, you're going to say, Rich, no, you're wrong about him. I'm going to tell you right now. His body language sings another song. It's that of untruth. It's that of he is and probably is or was or whatever the hell he was a disinfo agent. Just like Doty. They do it to confuse us. Is it really working? No. So if people saw something, you can't unsee it by dropping flares later on that night or, sending up a big hot air balloon to mimic the disc-shaped object people saw at O'Hare Airport. Come on. You can't unsee it. So the very fact that they try to debunk it with other shit proves that they're covering up something. I know that it's simple. It's not that hard to figure out. I know that's common knowledge. It should be anyway. But to say all this didn't happen, I mean, I'm impressed with what I'm seeing. I believe Kenneth Arnold when he saw these discs or crescent-shaped UFOs skipping across the sky. I love it. I don't know. I've been talking too much. Too much. Sorry. I apologize. I don't. Yeah, I do. Morocco's. Big old man that ain't never gonna say he's gonna make it through the night. Living it up at the Hotel California. Any time of year, you can find it here. My mind is suddenly shifted. He said, he's got the Mercedes Benz. She hasn't seen the pretty boys. What? The Chicos, man. I can't think because of these Moroccos. She showed me the way. There were voices down the corridor. I thought I heard them say, welcome to Kenneth Arnold's imagination. He's a disinfo agent like Doty was. Here we go. Just a walking down the street. All right. Lubbock lights. Yeah, we got some Lubbock lights. These are really amazing. These are real. Morocco's. Maracas? Two all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. It's what I ate in my last night at the COVID tent. These newspaper clips were taken from an incident in La Cruces, New Mexico in 47. It's hard. It's very hard to match up a song to these quick Moroccos. I could really, if they want to slow it down a bit, let's see. Maybe we can do that. Can we do that? Let's slow the Moroccos down. A little bit. Oh, that's too fast. Here we go. The one of has hands on the podcast. Hands on things and come in as a UFO, including UFO sometimes. Leave me behind and don't want to UFO. Melting rocks. I'm fused glass. All right, slow down, will you? Here we go. That was funny. The Arcturians are coming. It's slow. What happened? Oh, it changed or something. Whoa, that was wild. Hold on a second. Hold on. Something's wrong. I'm freaking out. I'm a little freaked out. I'm hearing the weirdest thing ever. Why is it doing it like this? Help me, I'm stuck inside a black hole. Spinning around. I can't see California. Chicka wacka chicka 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 doon 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 chicka doon. Booka checka doonka checka dookin 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 checka. Is that an alien? Morocco's. I hear Morocco's going all day. Morocco's shaking all over the place. Hear them high, hear them low. The Morocco's, they know where to go. All right, let's get out of here. That's enough of this. I'll give you this one here. You'll want to... all the links will be in the chat room after the show, when the show loads up. But, yeah, that was weird. It sounded like I was in a dryer. Yeah, I know. There's the link to that video. Where are you guys going? You're leaving. Really? Is it that time? It is. All right, check this out. What? Wait. No, we don't care about journalists. We did that. This was cool, though. I have to show you this.
26 de diciembre de 2018, 1:24 de la madrugada, el Dr. Jaime Lune Becerra y su hija tuvieron un encuentro con una extraña entidad, la cual bajó flotando del cielo sobre la calle y después parece caminar con unas extremidades que salen de su cuerpo.
Is that balloons? I think that this is balloons. I haven't watched this video on the big screen yet. I watched it on my phone. Now I see look, it looks like there's string. Yeah, this looks like balloons.
Cámaras de seguridad afuera del domicilio del doctor.
It's at night. I'm sure they lost their helium rage as they aim towards the sky. They got a little bit heavy with air. Yeah.
Lune Becerra registraron cómo se desplazó la extraña entidad bajo el espectro infrarrojo. En un momento presenta lo que podrían ser extremidades y comienza a caminar. El doctor Lune Becerra llegó unos minutos después y observó frente a...
I don't give a shit what Becerra says. That's balloons. And I don't gotta be there for nobody.
Frente al ser que se encontraba detenido cerca de un árbol. En compañía de su hija observaron cómo el ser comenzaba a regresar y entonces se alejaron y entraron a su casa.
Now, if the balloons came running back the opposite direction like they were going 20 miles an hour, then I'd say, holy shitballs.
Mucho la atención que al lado izquierdo, como a donde está el tope delante de la casa, se veía una especie de esfera luminosa que subía, bajaba, subía y bajaba. Y yo primero pensé que eran adornos de Navidad o que eran series que habían puesto, pero posteriormente me di cuenta de que no podía hacer eso porque de repente daba prolongaciones y luego se volvía a regresar.
Pues luces que se están acercando y me dijo, ¿qué crees que sea? Le dije, no sé, pero a mí me dio miedo y me quedé aquí sobre la puerta. Y mi papá seguía como a la mitad de la calle. Entonces en eso vi que mi papá me dijo como, viene para acá. Y me dio miedo y yo instantáneamente cerré la puerta, dejé a mi papá afuera.
Rocío Bocanegra Martínez, vecina del doctor Lune Becerra, cuenta también con cámaras de seguridad afuera de su domicilio.
She's got cameras too, Rich. Hey, Richie. She's got cameras like I got in my truck.
Y registraron en el espectro de luz normal la presencia de la extraña entidad. En esta toma se puede observar claramente
It's balloons.
Cómo desciende del cielo y después avanza a unos centímetros de la calle de forma horizontal. Al finalizar las imágenes podemos ver con más claridad la extraña forma de este ser.
Dudes and dudettes, I mean, you can see the string there, damn it. Just look at the bottom of it.
Que de acuerdo al doctor Jaime Lune Becerra, cambiaba de forma mientras avanzaba. Una extraña entidad que sorprendió a estas personas. Mexicali, Baja California, 17 de enero del 2017. El investigador Stalin Valle Osuna presenta este caso ocurrido en el interior de un estacionamiento de un centro de salud. Una misteriosa entidad que incluso es vista de cerca por uno de los guardias, quien el día de hoy ya no labora más en este sitio y al parecer enfermó debido a la
This is a different UFO. This one's, I don't know.
Que tuvo con el ser. Una entidad que venía flotando lentamente se acerca y después se aleja ante la mirada de uno de los guardias. En cámara lenta podemos ver con más detalle lo que ocurrió. Aquí de nueva cuenta la cámara de seguridad registró esta importante evidencia. Parque Burunda, Ciudad Juárez, Chihuahua. El 10 de noviembre del 2014, durante un partido de béisbol, se grabó por medio de un celular a un ser aparentemente invisible al ojo humano. Armando Martínez grababa el partido y no vio a esta misteriosa presencia, y tampoco los niños que estaban en el campo. El niño de la tercer base parece percibir algo, pues voltea en al menos 2 o 3 ocasiones. El ser parece estar cubierto con algo que brilla o se ilumina en diversas zonas. Quizás el celular registró lo que podríamos establecer como una entidad no
That is pretty weird.
Visible a los ojos humanos.
Parece brillar, refleja una energía muy extraña, unas luces. Pensamos que es una energía que refleja la figura, pero no sabemos explicarnos qué es lo que está pasando por ahí. Pero físicamente nadie lo observó. Nada más al momento de ver el video aparece esa figura por ahí y empieza como a moverse, a juguetear, algo así parecido. Eso es lo único que vemos nosotros en el video, pero físicamente no lo vimos.
¿Qué hacía este ser en este lugar? Porque solo con el celular se registró su presencia. ¿Qué tipo
in that part of the world, they see a lot of these witch type of things. You know what I mean? You hear what I'm saying? All right. Pretty amazing stuff. It is. All right. No, that's it. Everybody wants to go. We're going to go. Yeah, we're going to go. It's all right. It's a good time. We'll be back tomorrow night, Thursday. I may have something really it's nothing special. Nothing. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe. The show, Goof on Radio Stream, grows with you. Please. I am not psychic. I would have predicted the coronavirus a year or so earlier than its official announcement. January. Hey, you want to support Goof On? Become a patron at patreon.com/goofonradio. You're helping out. Seriously, it sucks. Become a member of Goof On Network by joining the network at goofon.net. It's free. You get your own page. You got forums, videos, pictures. It may not be around much longer if I don't see any growth. It's free, though. If you want to help the show without joining anything, go to goofon.org. Hey, guys, all over the floor, you donate over there. It's a PayPal service. I want to thank everybody for hanging out. Real crazy night. Real bizarre stuff going on. I just have a hard time validating any of it. I do know one thing. Corey Good and David Wilcock are still, Tyler, he needs to shape up. Sell the channel, Tyler. Ask for $1 million. Have a good night, everybody. You're trying to knock me off, and I'm not even off. See you later. Thanks, moderators. Thank you, everybody, for donating. Super chat.